What's up, everybody? Tactical Bearded Dad here, and I've got something for the EDC fans, the 380 fans, the Smith & Wesson fans, all those fans. Let me take some of this off so I can hear you a little better. But some of y'all might have seen, you've got the Bodyguard 2.0. This is like the performance series or whatever I think is what it is, but it's the ported one, okay? We'll see it out in the sun a little bit better and everything like that. But this port, y'all, this thing is little, I mean, it's like the size of like the thickness of a nickel or something like that. Let me see if I can get you to see this a little bit better. So see how small that is? That thing is crazy. And I will say, at least they did backbore the barrel from where it's at, but I mean, it wasn't much. So, but you've got this nice little flat trigger. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is not a bad gun for what they are, for what they've came out with. You can run like 10 rounds, 12 rounds, whatever, 380, it's great. I've been rocking this for a while now. I've got two different holsters that I got from Valley Tacticians. I've got this one that he did, and then I've also got my pocket one. So you got this hooks onto your pants when you're pulling it out of your pocket, and you got it, okay? So I've been using these two holsters. I've been running them for a while and everything like that with it, but I posted a video a while back of my Bodyguard that I sent off to Monsoon, Vinny, to get Optic cut. So we did have a slight issue. He already knew about it. He actually reached out to me before I had any kind of issue. The plate, the post or the screws or something like that just were not strong enough. So he was already working on a replacement. He was already working on getting all that fixed, made stronger, everything like that with it. And it was just funny because we talked and then I'd hit the range and mine messed up. So I sent it to him and we fixed it, okay? So now you've got it. It's got a lot stronger material. I don't know exactly what it is. I think he told me, but I forgot. But I am running the Osight SE on here. I've been running it for a while now. This Optic, y'all, look, I've got all the optics that there are. I've got Trigicons, I've got Holosuns, I've got, you know, Apex, I've got all of them, okay? I've tried a ton of them, and I know Olight gets some hate. I know Osight has gotten some hate because of like their very first one, and people are like, oh, that thing's gonna mess up on you, blah, blah, blah. So I used the Osight S for a while, okay? I'm still using it on one of my pistols, and I never, not once had an issue with it, okay? It stayed on, never came off. The dot is very nice for me. It's enclosed. I didn't have any issues with the glass or anything like that. It's very, very nice. The only thing I ever did was, I mean, I think I left it for like a few days on, and it finally died on me. And the cool thing is you just threw the little cap on it and you're good to go. Well, with the Osight SE, you don't have that. It's battery. So look, I'm gonna tell you, if you want a really good optic for a great price, get it. We'll do another video on the optic and everything like that, but this is more about the Bodyguard, okay? So while Vinny had it, I was like, hey man, I got the new performance one and I just was not that impressed. To be honest with you, it didn't feel much different than the regular one. And I said, didn't you comp or port one? Yeah, it did really, really good. I said, you know what? Hell, let's do it. And he was like, all right, cool. So we ported this one. And look at the difference between the two, y'all. So this is the Performance series, and this is Monsoon Performance, okay? Look at that difference, okay? So we're gonna test, we're gonna shoot, we're gonna see the difference. We are gonna do some very close-up magic with it, and we're gonna see which one does better, okay? So I am running some range, Fiocchi Range Dynamics. It is 95 grain 380, 960 feet per second, 50 rounds. So we're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna go back and forth. The easy way for you to tell which one is which This one's got an optic, this one does not. So if I'm shooting and it has an optic, this is Monsoon. If I'm shooting and it doesn't have an optic, that's just Smith & Wesson. So let me get eyed up, eared up, all that, and we'll be right back. All right, so let's do the Smith & Wesson Performance first. Do it, yeah, and like I said, I'm using my nice nifty little holster from Valley Tacticians. My homie Andrew does some really good work. He is local. He basically does all my holsters. We are using the longer because I wanted to make sure we use the same magazine for both of them. That way it's like, oh, you had a better grip or anything like that. So like I said, I think I've only got 10 rounds in each we're gonna do. So we're gonna test the Performance Series first. So here we go. I will try to, I guess, do somewhat slower. That way you can see it better. That way if we want to slow the video up, it's a little bit easier, stuff like that. So here we go. Again, Performance Center from Smith & Wesson. So this is the one thing I hate about these things is it's almost got like a false reset, or I guess I'm just so used to 2011s, like it goes and I think it's reset and then nope. So that's one thing to think about with these. So I don't know if you can hear, but right there. All right, so this is my fault. It's not the gun's fault. The way I grip it, I end up hitting the slide stop. So it makes it to where it does not lock back. So it is not the gun's fault. All right, so now next up, oh, that's not gonna work. Next up is the Monsoon Optic cut and ported. So here we go. So I don't know how much the tape will show for the, I guess, seat of your pants kind of feel. It does feel softer. It feels a little bit easier. Now, is it a dramatic difference from an original one without any porting? Yes. But I will also say this is the smaller, this has got the longer barrel. So in theory, this one should be better, okay? So if it was me and I could do everything all over again, I would buy this one, do the optic cut, and then have him open up the porting. That would be kind of my thought process of what could be better. So I'm gonna load up some rounds real quick again, and we're gonna shoot them a little faster this time and see which one works. All right, so we're back. I also was thinking about some stuff, and like I've had people ask, like, how does the imprinting on this one do? So I will tell you, there's not a massive difference of the two. In my pocket as well, you're probably not gonna be able to see because I don't have a camera guy to where you can like zoom in. Let me see if I can get back and maybe you can zoom in. But like, honestly, it doesn't look no more different than like I have my phone in my pocket or something like that, and I can just grab and there you go. So I am not the fastest with this because I normally wear this holster. I just like this one a little bit more. I wear an appendix and you can't see it at all. So that's what I normally wear. This one, it's cool, don't get me wrong. I like it, I like the fact of it. But I just like the other one because I normally have my wallet, my phone, something my daughter's handed me to hold on to or something like that with it. So, but let's get back down to it. Again, we are gonna shoot, I got 10 rounds again. We're gonna shoot them a little faster this time. And let you see, we'll do it the same way as last time. We'll do the Performance Series first, and then the Monsoon. That way it stays. Again, shooting Fiocchi ammo. That's just fun to say, Fiocchi. So, all right, here we go, y'all. Let's see if I can move my thumb to where it doesn't hold the lock back. So there you go. That's that one. A little quicker, and moved my thumb and helped with the lock back. So all right, next up, Monsoon Vinny. Monsoon Tactical, ported, optic cut. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, this little thing, optic cut, is just so much fun. Getting the porting was just kind of the icing on the cake, but the optic cut, like with how small this gun is, you can run 12 rounds. I mean, that's plenty of 380. This thing is so small, you could be wearing very, you know, tighter fitting clothes or whatever, which I don't really do that, but it just allows you to have a better, no imprint, everything like that, no matter how you're doing it, in your pocket, appendix, whatever. It's nice. You could even throw it in like a jacket, you know, whatever. So, but here we go. Monsoon. So I could definitely tell a difference then with it. So I will tell you, because of the way I'm gripping my hand, I'd be a little careful, getting almost like that Glock bite, it felt like, just because I'm reaching up so high with it. But whew, with the Monsoon porting, there is definitely a difference. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. I'll try to do it when I do the little bit of editing that I do, try to maybe slow it down or something like that. But I'll tell you, this bad boy is fun. I'm telling you, what I would do though is get the Performance Series, because they're not that much of a difference in price. Get the Performance, get it optic cut, and get him to open up that porting. I'm sure that that's something that he would do, because you just got a little bit cooler slide serrations on it and stuff like that with it. It's got a little bit more aggressive to grab onto you, and you would just have the longer barrel. So that is definitely, that's something I would try out, see if that's something you could do. But again, Vinny, Monsoon Tactical, he's the only one that's doing it, only one brave enough to do it, is doing it right. Absolutely love it. Thank you for everything, my man. And that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something, hope whatever. Remember, these are just my thoughts. I'm just having fun. I'm not a professional. I don't do this for a living, nothing like that. I'm just out here to have fun and chat with y'all, but I'm out.